Seniors, your breakfast might be quietly stealing your strength. Welcome back, dear friend. At its better health, we believe your morning isn't just the start of the day, it's the foundation of your freedom. But here's a truth that might shock you. Millions of seniors over 60 begin their day with foods they've trusted for decades: toast, cereal, yogurt. Foods that feel healthy, but inside your body, they're silently spiking your blood sugar, inflaming your joints, and weakening the muscles that keep you standing strong. According to new research, just one wrong breakfast, repeated day after day, can increase inflammation by 47%, speed up memory loss, and even shrink your muscles faster than aging ever could. But here's the good news. This damage is reversible, and it all starts with knowing what to avoid and what to eat instead. So in today's video, we're ranking the 4 worst breakfast foods that seniors must never touch, and the 4 best foods that will power your muscles, protect your brain, and help you feel stronger starting tomorrow morning. Before we dive in, tell us in the comments, where in the world are you watching from today? We read every single one, and we love seeing how far this health movement is reaching. Now let's begin, because the first food on our do not touch list might be in your pantry right now, and it's doing more harm than you realize. Food number 4, flavored yogurt cups. They seem healthy. The label says low fat, probiotic, calcium rich. But the truth? These little plastic cups may be one of the most deceptive traps waiting on a senior's breakfast table. Here's why. Most flavored yogurts sold in stores are nothing more than sugar bombs in disguise. Some contain up to 22 grams of added sugar. That's over 5 teaspoons in just a single serving. And when you consume that first thing in the morning, your body isn't nourished. It's thrown into chaos. Your blood sugar spikes. Insulin rushes in. And within an hour, you're shaky, fatigued, and even hungrier than before. But the sugar is just one piece of the problem. Many flavored yogurts are filled with artificial sweeteners, thickening agents and gums, synthetic flavorings, and food dyes. For seniors, that's a recipe for disaster. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who consumed high-sugar dairy products for breakfast experienced a 34% rise in inflammation markers, including CRP and IL-6, within just 2 hours. And that inflammation doesn't just cause temporary discomfort. It damages tissues, weakens immunity, and accelerates muscle loss and cognitive decline, the 2 things seniors can't afford to lose. Even the so-called low-fat versions, they're often worse. Why? Because when the fat is removed, it's replaced with, guess what? More sugar. That's a lose-lose situation. Fat helps absorb nutrients. It regulates blood sugar. It's crucial for aging bodies trying to stay balanced. If you love yogurt, here's a better option. Choose plain Greek yogurt. No flavors, no sugar. Add your own cinnamon or a handful of berries if you need sweetness. That way you still get the protein, the probiotics, the calcium, but none of the inflammatory chaos. This one small shift can make a massive difference in how your body feels, moves, and thinks throughout the day. And speaking of chaos, the next food on our list might be the most common breakfast in America and the fastest way to trigger inflammation before 9 a.m. Let's talk about food number 3 next. Food number 3, breakfast cereals. Yes, even the healthy ones. It's marketed as wholesome. It comes in colorful boxes with words like whole grain, high fiber, and heart healthy. But when it comes to senior health, most boxed breakfast cereals are nothing more than a metabolic landmine. Let's break it down. Nearly every commercial breakfast cereal, yes, even the bran flakes and multigrain options, is ultra-processed. That means the grains are ground down into rapidly digestible carbohydrates, which hit your bloodstream almost instantly. Within minutes of eating them, your blood sugar surges. Your insulin spikes. And then comes the crash. That roller coaster might feel like a minor dip in energy. But for older adults, it's a direct path toward insulin resistance, muscle inflammation, belly fat accumulation, and a heightened risk of type 2 diabetes. According to research published in the British Medical Journal, seniors who frequently ate processed breakfast cereals had a 21% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. And that's not all. A separate study found that seniors who ate boxed cereals regularly were 36% more likely to develop belly fat after 60. That's more than just a cosmetic issue. Abdominal fat in older adults is hormonally active. It secretes inflammatory chemicals that attack muscles, damage blood vessels, and increase stroke risk. Even cereals labeled no added sugar, they often contain malt extract, fruit juice concentrate, or dried fruit pieces that deliver the same blood sugar spike. Worse yet, many seniors choose cereal because it's soft and easy to chew. But this easy habit leads to long-term consequences. Accelerated muscle breakdown, impaired metabolism, and chronic, low-grade inflammation that silently drains vitality over time. The better alternative? Try a warm bowl of steel-cut oats or a chia seed pudding. They're slower to digest, support stable energy, and nourish rather than drain your strength. Remember, your breakfast isn't just a routine. It's your first defense or your first mistake every single day. And the next food on our list? It's often served with a smile and a spoon, but it hits your metabolism like a wrecking ball. Let's head into food number 2 and uncover what's hiding behind that innocent taste. Food number 2, instant oatmeal packets. They're not what they seem. You've seen the label. Heart healthy, whole grain, made for mornings. But here's the harsh truth. Most instant oatmeal packets are a blood sugar disaster for seniors. Why? Because these oats are highly processed. They're pre-cooked, rolled, flattened, and cut so small that your body digests them almost instantly. Which means your blood sugar spikes within minutes. Your insulin surges. And before you know it, you're crashing. But that's not the worst part. Take a look at the ingredients. Many of these healthy packets contain over 18 grams of sugar per serving. That's more than 4 teaspoons. Some even include maltodextrin, a synthetic carbohydrate that spikes your blood sugar even faster than regular sugar. Combine that with artificial flavors and additives, and you've just jump-started your day with a metabolic explosion. Here's what happens next. You feel energetic for a moment. Then suddenly, you're dizzy, shaky, hungry again. Your joints ache. Your energy is gone by mid-morning. And your body is caught in a cycle of inflammation and fatigue. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate high glycemic breakfasts, like instant oats, had 47% higher inflammation levels for up to 6 hours after eating. And frequent morning blood sugar spikes? They lead to insulin resistance, especially dangerous in older adults whose sensitivity is already reduced. This increases your risk of prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, and accelerated muscle loss. So what's the solution? If you love oatmeal, there's still hope. But you must prepare it the old-fashioned way. Use steel-cut oats, not instant packets. Soak them overnight. Cook them slowly in water or plant-based milk. Add cinnamon, nuts, or berries, not sugar. This method preserves fiber, stabilizes your blood sugar, and reduces inflammation. It's a small shift that creates a massive difference in how your body performs and feels each morning. Now, What if I told you the number one worst breakfast food is something that's been on your plate for decades, soft, sweet, and utterly destructive to your metabolism? Let's turn to food number one, the most damaging morning mistake seniors still make every day. Food number one, white toast with jam and margarine, the silent morning killer. Classic. Two slices of warm white toast, a bit of margarine, maybe a sweet layer of jam. Comforting, familiar, but beneath that cozy exterior lies one of the most harmful breakfast habits for seniors. Let's break it down. White bread is nothing more than refined starch. All the fiber, nutrients, and minerals have been stripped away, leaving behind a product that turns into pure sugar the moment it hits your digestive system. Margarine sounds harmless, but most brands are made from industrial seed oils like canola or soybean, which are chemically processed and high in omega-6 fatty acids. These oils cause oxidative stress and trigger chronic inflammation, especially in aging bodies. Jam adds the final blow. It's concentrated sugar, nothing more. Even just 1 tablespoon can contain 10 to 15 grams of sugar, sending your blood glucose into a dangerous spike. Now, here's what happens inside your body. Blood sugar surges like a soda blast. Insulin floods your system to compensate. Within 60 to 90 minutes, you crash, feeling weak, foggy, and hungry again. And over time, your muscles begin to atrophy, your arteries become inflamed, and your brain function slows. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who regularly consumed trans fat-containing bread products were 48% more likely to develop cognitive decline over 5 years. Another study from the European Journal of Endocrinology showed that this exact kind of breakfast decreased insulin sensitivity by 34% in people over 60, putting them on the fast track to diabetes, obesity, and muscle deterioration. This meal isn't just empty. It's damaging your metabolism, shrinking your muscles, and weakening your immune system with every bite. Even whole wheat toast isn't always a safe alternative. For seniors with blood sugar issues or gluten sensitivity, even healthier breads can trigger inflammation. So what's the better way? Swap white toast with a slice of sprouted grain bread, rich in fiber and nutrients. Replace margarine with avocado or grass-fed butter. Instead of jam, try nut butter or fresh fruit slices. This small change can rebuild strength, balance hormones, and protect your brain, all before 9 a.m. Now that we've revealed the worst offenders, it's time to flip the script. Up next, we'll uncover 4 science-backed breakfast foods every senior must eat to reduce inflammation, rebuild muscle, and feel vibrant every morning. Ready to discover the best choices your body has been craving? Let's move on to food number 4, pasture-raised eggs. Food number 4, pasture-raised eggs, the underrated powerhouse you're probably avoiding. Welcome back, dear friend. At its better health, we believe that simple, honest food can rebuild your body, one bite at a time. And today, we start our list with something familiar, but often misunderstood. Eggs. Not just any eggs. Pasture-raised eggs. For decades, seniors were told to avoid eggs because of cholesterol. But modern science has flipped that belief upside down. In fact, these golden yolk gems may be one of the best breakfast decisions you'll ever make, especially after 60. Why? Because each pasture-raised egg contains around 6 grams of high-quality, highly absorbable protein, and that's critical. After the age of 60, our ability to absorb and utilize protein drops significantly. Yet, protein is what keeps our muscles strong, our metabolism fast, and our immune system alert. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed at least 25 grams of protein at breakfast maintained 45% more muscle mass than those who began their day with just carbohydrates. And let's be honest, Most senior-friendly breakfasts today are loaded with toast, jam, or cereal, not strength-building protein. But that's not all. Pasture-raised eggs offer something more: nutrient density. They're rich in choline, a brain-protective nutrient that helps slow down age-related memory decline; vitamin B12, essential for nerve health; vitamin D, which boosts bone strength and mood; omega-3 fatty acids, thanks to the chicken's natural outdoor diet, supporting joints, brain, and heart health. And here's something many overlook. Pasture-raised eggs come from chickens that roam outdoors and eat a more natural diet. That's why these eggs have double the omega-3s and up to 3 times the vitamin D compared to standard supermarket eggs. But how you cook your eggs matters. Avoid inflammatory oils like canola or corn oil. Instead, use grass-fed butter, ghee, or a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Poached, scrambled gently, or soft-boiled. These methods preserve nutrients and are easy on aging digestion. Worried about chewing? No problem. Eggs are naturally soft, easy to digest, and require minimal chewing. They're also highly versatile. Enjoy them with sautéed spinach, a slice of avocado, or on their own with a pinch of turmeric. In a world full of powdered supplements and expensive superfoods, this humble egg stands tall as nature's ready-made nutrition capsule. And it's right there in your fridge. Coming up next, we'll explore a surprisingly powerful root that most people overlook. Yet it holds the key to better blood flow, sharper thinking, and stronger muscles. Stay with us. Food number 3. Beets or beet smoothies. The circulation miracle hidden in your fridge. If you've ever felt like your legs just don't wake up in the morning the way they used to, or if you've noticed that your endurance and energy fade faster with each passing year, this one's for you. Because what if the missing link isn't more rest, but better circulation? That's where beets step in. Beets, whether eaten whole, blended into a smoothie, or juiced, are packed with natural nitrates, plant compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. This humble molecule is a game changer for seniors. It relaxes blood vessels, improves blood flow, and delivers oxygen more efficiently to your muscles and brain. Here's what the research says. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who drank beet juice daily saw a 19% increase in walking speed and a 21% improvement in muscle oxygenation during exercise after just a few days. Another study from Wake Forest University showed that beet-rich breakfasts enhance brain function, especially in the frontal lobe, the area responsible for memory and decision-making. That's not theory. That's real, measurable transformation. And the best part? You don't need to eat raw beets or anything complicated. A simple morning smoothie, made with half a cup of cooked beets, a little water or plant-based milk, and a squeeze of lemon, is more than enough to trigger a gentle rise in nitric oxide levels. Pro tip: blend in a handful of berries or half a banana if you want to mellow out the earthy flavor while keeping all the benefits. For seniors, the advantages go beyond energy and cognition. Enhanced muscle recovery, reduced inflammation, improved blood pressure regulation, increased stamina and physical coordination. And here's something that makes beets even more valuable for elders: their antioxidant profile. Beets are rich in betalains, which help detoxify the body and protect cells from damage, fighting back against the oxidative stress that accelerates aging. In short, a beet a day keeps the sluggishness away. And for those who say, "But I don't like beets," give the smoothie version a shot. You'd be surprised how delicious it can be with the right pairing. Next up, we'll reveal a tiny, gel-like breakfast that's quietly changing lives, with fiber, omega-3s, and steady energy that lasts all day. You won't want to miss it. Food number 2. Chia seed pudding, the tiny powerhouse that fuels your morning. When you think of breakfast foods that truly support aging bodies, chia seeds probably aren't the first thing that comes to mind. But that's about to change. Because despite their tiny size, chia seeds are one of the most powerful foods you can add to your morning routine, especially if you're over 60 and want to fight inflammation, preserve muscle, and avoid those dreaded energy crashes that hit mid-morning. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds contain 10 grams of fiber, 4 grams of omega-3 fatty acids, 5 grams of high-quality protein, and essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. That's a nutrient profile that rivals entire supplements, delivered in one simple meal. Here's the science. A study in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging found that older adults who consumed more soluble fiber improved insulin sensitivity by 39%, helping to prevent dangerous blood sugar spikes. Omega-3s, found abundantly in chia, are linked to a 30% reduced risk of muscle loss and significantly lower inflammatory markers in seniors. The gel-like consistency of soaked chia seeds also acts as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut, supporting digestion, immunity, and even nutrient absorption. And how does it feel? Smooth, easy, satisfying. Unlike other breakfasts that spike your blood sugar and crash your energy, chia seed pudding provides steady, sustained fuel. That means no brain fog, no shaking hands, no afternoon slumps. Just calm, clear strength. Making it is just as simple. Mix 2 tablespoons of chia seeds with half a cup of almond or coconut milk. Let it soak overnight in the fridge. In the morning, stir it up and top with cinnamon or a few wild blueberries for added flavor and brain-boosting antioxidants. It takes no cooking, no chewing strain, and zero added sugar. That's why more and more seniors are switching to chia seed pudding as their go-to breakfast, because it's gentle on the gut, powerful for the muscles, and restorative for the mind. You're not just eating, you're fortifying. Coming up next, the single most powerful breakfast food for seniors, backed by multiple clinical studies and known for repairing brain cells, reducing inflammation, and restoring vitality like no other. Food number 1. Wild blueberries, the brain-boosting, muscle-preserving miracle of the morning. Welcome back, dear friend. Of all the foods we've explored, there is one that stands above the rest. One that's not just food, but functional medicine for the aging body. That food is wild blueberries. Not the big, watery, store-bought kind in plastic containers. We're talking about the small, dark, wild blueberries. The kind packed with powerful compounds that reverse cellular damage, enhance brain function, and support muscle health without spiking your blood sugar. Here's why they're number 1. Wild blueberries are loaded with anthocyanins, plant compounds shown to reverse oxidative stress and reduce chronic inflammation, 2 of the most destructive processes behind aging-related decline. In a landmark study published in Nutrients, seniors who consumed 1 cup of wild blueberries daily showed significant improvements in memory and attention span in just 90 days. Another study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that inflammatory biomarkers dropped by 52% in older adults who regularly included wild blueberries in their diet. That's not just theory. That's real, measurable transformation. And it doesn't stop there. Wild blueberries improve blood flow to muscles and the brain, boosting coordination, stamina, and cognitive sharpness. They've been linked to fewer falls, better reaction time, and a slower rate of muscle loss. You don't need a complicated recipe, either. Just add a handful of wild blueberries to your chia pudding. Blend them into a smoothie. Or enjoy them frozen as a refreshing morning treat. They're naturally sweet, but won't spike your blood sugar. They nourish your brain, fuel your muscles, and protect your cells. And they do it quietly, without you even noticing, until one day, you feel stronger, steadier, and sharper than you felt in years. This is the one breakfast change every senior should make today. Because nothing, no supplement, no processed bar, no trendy health drink, can match the scientifically proven benefits of wild blueberries eaten first thing in the morning. Now that we've revealed all four of the best breakfast foods for seniors, let's talk about how to use these powerful ingredients in your daily routine with some final morning tips and inspiration coming right up. Morning tips and inspiration. Start strong, stay strong. Let's take a step back and look at what we've just uncovered. Your breakfast isn't just a meal. It's a daily opportunity to protect your brain, fuel your muscles, and strengthen your independence. By simply choosing the right foods, pasture-raised eggs, beets, chia seed pudding, and wild blueberries, you're no longer playing defense against aging. You're playing offense. So, how do you start tomorrow morning? Imagine this. You begin your day with two soft-boiled pasture-raised eggs, rich in memory-protecting choline and muscle-preserving protein. Then, a beet smoothie on the side, earthy and vibrant, supercharging your blood flow before you even finish your coffee. Your base breakfast? A creamy chia seed pudding soaked overnight in almond milk, topped with a generous scoop of wild blueberries, bursting with antioxidants that protect your joints and sharpen your mind. All of this before 9 a.m. You don't need fancy diets or expensive supplements. You need the right simple choices done daily. Because strength doesn't just come from lifting weights. It comes from what you lift onto your fork every morning. Let your breakfast become your morning medicine. Let your choices tell your body, I'm still strong, I'm still here, and I'm not slowing down. Final words. Your health is your legacy. Now you've seen the truth. Breakfast isn't just a morning habit. It's a decision that echoes through your entire day, your week, your future. For too long, seniors have been handed outdated advice. Eat low-fat this, skip that, accept weakness as normal. But now you know better. Your body doesn't need less support with age. It needs smarter support. You now have four powerful allies in your corner. Pasture-raised eggs to protect your muscles and memory. Beets to restore circulation and energy. Chia seed pudding to steady your blood sugar and digestion. Wild blueberries to fight inflammation and sharpen your mind. These aren't trends. They're tools, proven by science, backed by results. So the only question left is, what will you do with this knowledge starting tomorrow morning? Let us know in the comments. Which of these four foods will be on your breakfast plate next? We read every message, and it brings us joy to see where you're watching from and how you're reclaiming your strength. And if this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Because at its better health, we believe strength is contagious, and when one senior rises, we all rise together. Remember this. You're not too old. You're just getting started. And breakfast is your daily proof of that.